The slap came out of nowhere. One second I was telling my husband, Garrett, that his steak was still cooking, and the next, his open palm cracked across my face so hard my earring flew off. His mother, Dolores, was standing just 3 feet away. Garrett had been hitting me for 2 years, but he was always careful to do it behind closed doors. He'd bruise my wrists and then buy me bracelets to cover the marks, or shove me into walls and tell friends I was clumsy. I became an expert at hiding it, wearing long sleeves in the summer and laughing at parties while my ribs ached. But that night, the stress of his mother visiting, and a few beers, made him slip. I braced myself for Dolores to make excuses for him. But instead, she asked me, "How long has my son been putting his hands on you?" When Garrett tried to dismiss it, she told him to sit down in a voice that was cold and absolute. Then, she dialed 911. Garrett was stunned, shouting that she was ruining his life over one slap, but she told him that the fact he was her son made it worse, not better. While we waited for the police, I finally told her the truth. It had been going on for 2 years. I rolled up my sleeves to show her the purple and yellow bruises on my wrists, and she took photos of everything. Garrett even threatened that he would never speak to her again, but she just looked at him with tears in her eyes and said, "I already lost my son. The boy I raised would never do this." The police arrived 7 minutes later. Despite Garrett's attempts to use his charming voice, they arrested him right there in the kitchen. After they left, Dolores sat at the table and sobbed, blaming herself for not seeing the signs sooner, the long sleeves and the way I flinched when he raised his voice. Dolores stood by me through everything. She paid for my divorce lawyer, testified against her own son in court, and helped me move into a new apartment. Garrett was sentenced to 18 months. He wrote her letters from jail begging for forgiveness, but she threw them away. She told me once, "I love my son, but I love the truth more."